Hello friends, welcome to Crystal Crafts. The train is a means of transport from one place to another. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make this awesome toy train. My mom gave me this idea, so thank you mom, and so let's get started and make this train. So firstly, we'll take some boxes to make the parts of a train. To make our engine, we are going to use this box here. So at the top of the engine will be the smaller box, this one over here. So these two will be stuck together to make the engine of our train. To give details to our toy train, we are going to use a craft knife. So with a marker and a scale, I'm going to draw the door and the window of the engine. So I'm going to draw the shape of a door on the near to the edge of the box. So I'll draw a window on the top part of the engine. In the similar manner, I'm going to draw the shape of the window on the top part of the engine. Next, to make our bogies, we're going to take this big box here and we're going to glue the top open end of the box like so. We're going to shut it close. So we're going to divide the big box into half, like so. And we'll cut along the center line. So now we have our two boxes for the bogies. So next we're going to draw windows for our bogies on both of the bogies. So here I'm going to draw a window shape on the bogie. We're going to draw 3 windows in the similar manner, and we're going to do the same with the other bogie. After bogies are cut with the craft knife or scissors, they would look like so. So we are going to trace the shape of the window so that we get an exact window on the other side, and we would cut the similar kind of window on the other side. So after all the windows are cut, our bogies would look like so. So here are all the pieces that we had cut. I've added tape to close the lids of the boxes. So here are the two boxes which would make our engine. We would stick them together, but before that we'll make our engine and bogies pretty so that our train looks good. So here I'm going to take some wrapping paper. So I'll be using brown for our engine and the black wrapping paper for our bogies. So first we'll wrap the engine of our toy train. So firstly we'll place the engine on the wrapping paper, and we're going to mark where the door is going to lay on the wrapping paper. So we're going to cut that piece out. So you can measure the width and the length of the door, and you can note the measurements. So next we are going to place the scale on the edge of the wrapping paper. We're going to draw a door on the wrapping paper with the measurements we had noted earlier. So here you can see the door over here, and we're going to cut this door out with a scissor. Next, we're going to place the wrapping paper over the box, and we're going to stick this all along the box like so. You would wrap the box as if you wrap a gift. So I'm going to apply some glue on the box and wrap it with the wrapping paper. When you come to the end of the wrapping paper, leave a little bit to overlap the wrapping paper and cut the excess off. So next, for the corners, we're going to make snips in the four sides of the corners. So I'll make snips in these corners like so. So just as you would wrap a gift, tuck in the corners, overlap them, and glue them together. So this way you have a neat and clean corner. So we're going to do the same on the other side. So here's our neatly wrapped box. So we would do the same to make the other part of the engine as well as the bogies. So to add some detail, I'm going to use this glitter tape over here and place it on around the windows. So here are our pretty bogies decorated. And here are the engine parts decorated as well. So next we're going to make a hood for the front of our engine. So we're going to make the shape of an engine. To make the shape, I'm going to use this card here and I'm going to wrap it with the brown wrapping paper. Then I'm going to stick it to both the sides of the engine. So this would give the engine shape, which is rounded. Then we'll be sticking the top part of the engine onto the base. So here's our engine completed. I've also added some gold paper to the front as well as the top part of the engine to give it a metallic look. So next we'll make the protuberance part of the engine. This is commonly known as the bumper of the engine. So for that I'm going to use a piece of paper straw. I'm going to cut a tiny piece out from the paper straw. Next, I'm going to bend along the center of the straw, like so that it gives a V shape. So this would make the protuberance part of the engine. So next, we are going to wrap this part of the engine with some gold metallic wrapping paper. So I'm going to apply glue on the straw and then wrap it with the wrapping paper. Then we'll stick the protuberance part beneath the front of the engine. So to complete our bumper part, we are going to cut a piece of card which is wrapped with the same metallic paper, and we're going to stick this triangular part on the bumper part of the engine. So I'm going to apply glue on the part and stick the two pieces together. So here you can see the bumper part of the engine ready, and you can see it gives a professional and a 3D look. To make the wheels for our toy train, we are going to use this a foil roll. We are going to use a craft knife to cut small pieces of the roll. So kids can seek their parents' assistance on this step. So now we have these ring parts to our wheel ready. So to make the complete wheel, we would trace these ring cardboard pieces onto another cardboard piece like so. So next we'll cut these circular parts out from the cardboard. So now we have these circular panels which we would add to our ring panels to make a complete wheel. So I'll take this circular panel and glue it onto the rings which we had created. So I'm going to apply glue all around the rim of this circular panel and stick this to the ring panel which we had created. Next, we'll color the wheel to give the look of the wheel, and we will add some spokes too to give it a realistic look. So here I'm going to take a black sketch pen and I'm going to color it with this pen. So here's our realistic wheel ready. We will create more wheels and all the other wheels in the similar way. So next we'll make the base of our train. So to make the base, I'm going to stick a piece of cardboard together. This is from a packaging, and I'm going to wrap this with a wrapping paper which is going to be in this color, which is a mustard color. So next I'm going to place the piece of cardboard and wrap it as you would wrap a wrapping paper. So I'm going to apply glue on the piece of cardboard and then wrap it with this wrapping paper. So here we have our wrapped piece of cardboard. So we'll be sticking our toy train parts on this. So we'll be sticking our bogies and our engines on this. So before sticking the bogies, we will first pierce the wheels through it so that it's easier this way. So to install the wheels on the train, I'm going to use a skewer. So I'll be taking the skewer and I'm going to pierce it through the bottom of the engine as well as the bogies. So first I'll insert the wheel into the skewer, and then I'll be inserting the skewer into the base of the engine, and then pass it through the engine and bring it to the other side. You can also use the same picker for the holes to insert the holes. Again, I would advise the kids to take their parents' assistance on this step. So we'll repeat these steps to install all the other wheels on the train. So next I'll insert the other So after bringing the skewer to the other side of the base of the train, I'm going to insert the other wheel. We'll trim the excess skewer with the scissor. So here you can see our wheels are nicely installed. We'll install the wheels, all the other wheels in the similar manner. So next, I'm going to stick the engine to one of the bogies. Now we'll stick the base of our train to this piece of card. So I'm going to use hot glue to do so. So I'm going to glue this to the base of the train. Again, I would advise kids to seek their parents' assistance. So I'm going to stick all the parts of the train onto this base. So here's our express train all ready to take its first journey. To give the look of some light, I've used hot glue to do so. Kids, please don't do this. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking the button below the video and also click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.